whoever that is, Gail. So we're just going to read a little bit of the book for you, and then we're going to play a little game. So first up we have Samantha Wheeler. Here, sweetheart.
Yes,
In the Alice Haley chair.
oh, good gosh. Oh, hi, everyone. So, Miss Gail, with permission from Miss Shelley, has asked me to read the foreword, which was written by her daughter, Shelley. Are you taping?
Of course.
It'll be on YouTube by midnight.
Oh, no. That's not okay.
It won't.
I have not given my consent for this to
It
go on
won't
YouTube.
be.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the foreword written by Shelley. When my mother first approached me about writing the foreword for her book, I must admit that initially, while I immediately did concede, a part of me was a bit nervous. Yes, I am well over 30 years old. Yes, I am, as my mother affectionately calls me, her woman child. Yes, I'm actually, and some might even say ironically, also an author. Yet there is still a part of me who wants to please her, who wants to make sure that I make her proud. Two writers who are friends are usually pretty cautious about critiquing one another's work, but when it's a daughter doing it for her mother, that can be even more challenging. The thing is, this book is from her, but the truth is, so am I. Her writings and my life are bonded in many inexplicable yet magical ways. How do you pen the right words, the appropriate words, the necessary words, from something that came from the same source as you did? What really can you say to give it proper justice? This is what I had to ponder on for a while. I don't know if I've ever told my mother this, but her reading and speaking voice has always been one of my favorites. It's soft and feminine and soothing. There are thousands of miles between us, me here on America's soil and her living in the motherland. But as my mom shared with me many of the chapters within her first book, without bias, I must admit that I have loved them all, for many different reasons, seasons, and purposes. Some have caused me to see my mother, the woman, differently. We are similar in ways, but we are not the same. Some of her writings have forced me to take note of that, and perhaps for the first time in my life, really honor it. Others have encouraged me to revere the legacy of family more resolutely. The DNA that we share includes a long list of survivors of many different things. The DNA that we don't has shown us how to love those people, those who stood in the gap more especially, just for doing so. And then the chapters about me and my brother? Well, they moved me to tears because for whatever reason, God saw fit that most of us not remember our conception, birth, and foundational years. To hear my mom recall ours with so much assurance that mothering, despite all of life's twists and turns, was something she was meant to do, and that she was glad to do it, no matter what, well, it fills me with a sense of joy and peace that her womb was our home, my home, that it was where the Creator first wanted me to be all along. This book, while it is filled with one woman's take on what home means to her, I think it will grab the attention of anyone who reads it, because her gentle yet thoughtful prose beckons all of us to define home for ourselves in ways we may have never considered before reading it. At the end of this day, at the end of our lives, it's not really about how much money you make, how many rooms are in your house, or even totally who shares a space with you from chapter to chapter of your own unwritten autobiography. It's more about knowing that everything serves its purpose, and for every heart that's willing, there is a memory that holds a lesson. Yes, this is a book, but in the wise words of the late author C.S. Lewis, you don't have a soul, you have a body, you are a soul. If we could respectfully tweak that to fit what's within these pages, where your body lives may be a house, where your heart resides, that is your home. Welcome to her heart. I hope it helps to lead you back home. Shelley R. Warren.